Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. It is Alexandra Samaganova's birthday, and as you can tell by the title of the stream, or I should say the title of the tournament, her name was too long to fit in with an apostrophe. It's a little late now, as much of that cannot be changed. We are going to create a birthday bullet as well. 2+1 in the 960 team. Benonsky is neck and neck with Ron. Did Ron get him today? Ron did get him today. Where's Benonsky from? The Philippines, of course. Our distant cousins. We do have a really great sponsor, Chess Informant. I'm promoting Chessable a lot less since they have the mega corporation behind them. They don't need my help. However, they did reach out to me to see how things were going. I don't necessarily know if they also noticed that I am a staunch, independent chess player and trainer, preferable to signing a contract to only streaming with one particular service.
Pegasus Sway said, "Hi Jome, do you see the end game that Narita played? It was draw."
I did not see it just yet. Against Benonsky? Not this end game. Oh, the end game that he played with you. We will check it out. Actually, maybe we have a moment to check it out just now. No, this had a specific name, but I couldn't recall. Oh, now the draw game?
Said
Not this game? Well, I have to play my game. Oh no, there is no game.
Pegasus Sway said, "HTTPS Lycus or GHOWRA."
Alright, let's take a quick peek. Against Hornick. This very dark background, I see. And I am a little partial to the English, but unfortunately the English does not always get you where you need to be. Was there another way around this? It's very unfortunate. Why don't we centralize our knight? This one runs a few risks, including weakening our structure. It doesn't stop the pawn from being lost, but it does create a lot of complications. Wow. We are really suffering here. Very slippery, sir. Could we have played this move first? Or is our bishop trapped? Our knight is trapped, right? I think we took the wrong one. It's pretty obvious to me now, anyway, that we only need to take the one on b3 and keep our pieces active rather than walking our king all the way into the corner in this endgame. Right, he has the correct color bishop. Had he taken on the other side, though, he would have also been winning with his king on this side. So he had to take on b3 instead of on a1 and then lose 2 moves of time walking his king all the way back. Wow. What a great game. So let's see. So it says it's drawn now. Was there a chance earlier? Obviously we're not getting in. We still have 7 pieces on the board. 8 pieces on the board. So what could have been done here? A5, B5. I don't think you need to move that just yet. So it seems to me as though we might want to try to create more chances by running around the outside. Obviously the king is going to be shouldered out. But there's no way to save this pawn now that it's on a5. I think this was actually the drawing move. Just because of the space that black's king and that pawn have. Like there's no going back. You can't save that pawn anymore. Had we played a move like b5, this would have been game over, right? But after a5, it looks like it's almost impossible to win. Yeah, there's no way to win it after a5. All right, I did it without the engine analysis for the most part.
Pegasus Sway said the endgame went a bit fast, but black made a mistake in the last move, but I think it's the 50 moves rule.
Oh no, really? Black made a mistake at the 50 move rule, Mark? We will get that information shortly over there, as it says draw right now. It should say distance to 0. So he has 9 moves right now to get to a winning position or to capture the pawn. That's the only way we can avoid the 50 move rule, is by capturing the pawn. We can't make any more pawn moves. So that's 1. I feel like it should have been the 50 move rule already, but we'll run back and we'll see. So distance to 0. Oh, it doesn't really tell us anything. Distance to 0, 50. DTZ 50. With rounding based on the number of half moves until the next capture or pawn move. So king to g4 will allow Yep. And this is the move. Black makes a mistake on the last move. Of the 50 move rule. So was it move number 52? Good job, Ron. Good morning, Momo. How are you? We're just examining a very interesting endgame. Let's give Ron a quick shout out. Chess Informant, our sponsors. Please check out their products and the special prices at the end of that link. So let's see. I want to go back to move number 52. Was that the last pawn move? Yes, it was. A6 was the last pawn move on move number 52. So move 102. I don't know what White thought he was doing with his king on this side of the board. White had to try to press from the outside the whole time, using the waiting moves and everything to outflank him. Like that bishop move accomplished nothing. Like, where are we going with this king? We're not going to be able to get it around over here. How are you, Momo? Are you streaming today? Or are you working? Are you actually working?
Someone said hello. Mo said it. Pegasus
Oh, it's
Sway
Ascension Day.
said just put the king on b8, white will not on b7, stalemate hang. Momo Chess said national holiday.
Let's check it out. Ascension Day. What is that? It's also Finland, Iceland, and Norway. Ascension Day is celebrated in all of those countries. And in the Channel Islands, this is called Liberation Day. The Channel Islands have a public holiday called Liberation Day. All of these and more are in my calendar. For whatever reason, I don't seem to have the Netherlands holidays just yet, but I will fix that.
Momo Chess said the last feast for Jesus ascending, I guess.
The last feast? Possibly. Let me just see where my calendar settings are. I don't really need any more holidays, obviously. I've already set all the countries, or I set the countries that I knew that I had been to or wanted to go to.
Pegasus Sway said Ascension Day in Sweden too.
Yeah, I should have it for Ascension Day in Sweden. Oh, there we go. Now I can scroll down. Ascension Day regional holiday. Switzerland. Sweden. Victory Day in Serbia. A public holiday. I definitely had selected Sweden, Ron. So I don't necessarily know why it's not saying Sweden. Europe Day in Ukraine. Well, if they can celebrate a public holiday in the Ukraine, that's good.
Someone said play with me next.
Play with me next. Hold on one second. I need to find, and today I check into the Hyatt Regency Atlanta.
Momo Chess said have you watched that Gambit MCD? Momo Chess Said in the last tourney I played with.
I have not seen it yet. Hold on one second. Although if it was a while ago, I can't remember. I haven't been streaming that often. Interesting enough. So let's see. Is it in the Discord already? Stoltz was a Swedish grandmaster.
Momo Chess. Said https Lycus org rmfdcv39hwo3.
Let's check it out. Bob Maxim Chess. We'll put this in our study for viewers. I'm about to set up a Dojo 960 event for 6 a.m. or so. Hold on here. I was really bummed that my favorite variation in the Berlin versus the Berlin, the unicorn variation, was used in the candidates in the last round by Ali Reza and Vedit. One of my favorite variations. Yuck. Where are my viewer studies? Up there they are. Just couldn't find it. So here we go. Learn, studies, viewer.
Pegasus Sway. Said a little stupid question in Discord, where do I see new message? There was a button but it's gone unfortunately.
There's like a little notification bell either in the top left or at the bottom, usually. But if you're looking on your phone, it's even trickier. That is the other unfortunate part. Hold on here. Attorney description. I'm going to open up my Discord, which might not be open at the moment. What happened here? Yeah, I don't have any new message notifications either. But usually there's a button in the top left for direct messages, for DMs. It's the Discord's gaming device / face with a little bit of a smiley face. If you click on that Discord face with the blue and the white face, I think it brings you straight to your direct messages. And if you don't have a direct message, well, I got a message from one of our new mods. I did make him a new mod in Discord. I should be getting new notifications, but I have most of my notifications turned off, unfortunately. Because I'm teaching during the school year, I can't get new notifications. Or I don't want to get new notifications. Let's put it that way. Chess is life. We'll like this one. We'll give it a love. We'll give that artwork. Oh no, don't tell me.
Good morning, Blueberries. Time for chess.
So that's you, Ron. You have the is life. I can't listen to it now. The Biden, I think you just posted something on Biden a few days ago that I did not see just yet. So Bob Maxim chess. Did we look at this? I cannot recall. What day was this played? Does it say? 5:06. Nope, I did not look at this, I don't believe. This is a lot of work. But it's all good for white. Wow. How sad. How often do you get to triple on a file? Nicely done, Momo. Black resigns. He's about to get pulverized. Pulverized. I don't even know if he can hold out one more move by queening. I
Momo
guess he
chess.
can, as it turns
Said
out.
haha.
So what is this called? The Dubois Reti defense. Got it. Oh, the Nachmanson Gambit. Nachmanson is everywhere. This isn't the traditional Nachmanson Gambit, is it? So here, I've never played this gambit. Let's look at Masters. Daniel Dubov. What did Daniel Dubov play? Daniel Dubov played the very boring Rook E1. But Knight C3 is very exciting. I assume that the average Grandmaster would automatically know the refutation to this, which is Knight takes C3. I believe something along the lines of Ron playing this against me, and I played Knight takes C3. Right? Let me look at me as black. Yes. So I played Knight takes C3 against the old Irina Chan.
Momo chess. Said NXC3 is a bit boring. Momo chess. Said boring.
Boring. I don't think marking up the point is a bit boring. A very young Irina Chan
said there should be a shady data analysis where black goes up on the board.
There should be a shady data.
Momo chess. Said KF6 yes. Pegasus sway. Said the king.
So let's see. I didn't play it against Ron, but I did play it against Chessmaster 025 and Mehmet Salem. Oh, so against two of the players I didn't play. I won twice with D takes C3. Let's just see how long I lasted here. Queen to D5 check. And I played both King F6 and King E8. Go figures that I was the one that played. And I had to use all of this theory against an 1100. We're both playing nearly the best moves. I wonder if his account is still active. That's funny. So finally I blundered. With Rook E8.
Momo chess. Said QF4 is essential earlier.
Yeah. So Queen F4 check. But doesn't the king just stay hanging out? I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun, but I don't expect these gambits to be actually sound and winning. You're basically playing poker against an opponent rather than chess when you're playing these. Hold the phone 1 second while I'm going to put this on slow mode for a moment. I really do like slow mode. I call this particular position that comes up the handshake. This is the handshake where two players share the center, both putting out their hands. Then we have the Grandmaster firm handshake.
Momo Chess said, I have a real...
Nice. I'm setting up a bullet event. 1 second. Let me just finish setting up the bullet event before I forget. Did I lose my sound?
Momo Chess said, yeah, do that.
I have never been on the white side of this. So we have the tournament description. Let's do the copy. Good. I do have another one handy. This is really a beautiful game that you played though, Momo. I absolutely adore this game. The opponent never finished the opening. Not once did they finish the opening. Team tournament, and it's WFM Samaganovas.
Said https Lycus org study lv arpser reqyz2tt, here s the link if you get time to watch it either way.
Oh no. Can't fit in the Samaganova's birthday bullet arena. We're gonna do it again. Where's my calendar? Alexa, turn on Dojo. The sun coming up makes me too white if I don't have any light in the background.
Pegasus Sway said, Momo Chess https www.chessable.com courses fen r1 bqqb1 rpppp1 ppp2 n582b1 n32 p2 n2 ppp2 pppr1 bq1 rk1 wutm source chess vision ai utm medium partner utm campaign chrome extension. Momo Chess said ppp.
Which one is it? Dynamite, E4, E5, club players Dynamite? No. Oh, the Nachmanson Gambit. Got it. So you would think that Jonathan Schranz, you'd think that Jonathan Schranz would have his name all over this, right? That's the course. Ah, you grabbed it from Chess Vision. But bump. Why do I have this other game in here? I had a game recently that I won, Rook versus Knight. I should probably look that one up as well. But let me finish what I started with the birthday. Oh no, we don't have a Wikipedia address for her. We do have... I don't have time to start a conversation with Alexandra just now as she messaged me back. What is going on? What was the link in the Alexandra Samaganova birthday event that I used? I have to go back. I apologize. In the Alexandra Samaganova birthday event, was it her Instagram? It was her Instagram. Never mind. She achieved her WFM title. When was this? Oh no, FIDE instructor title. That's cool. Copy link.
Momo Chess. Set Kyrgyzstan.
Yes. Someone called her Miss Kyrgyzstan, which may be true among chess players. Certified teacher. Copy. So we're going to have a 2+1 bullet arena. Oops. I almost overwrote my template. And we need to start this tournament. Yep, Mass Chess Dojo 960. We're going to start this tournament in... Well, I have to take... Oh, wait, I don't have to take my grandson to... So we can start this in... 625, 621. How about 621? Let's do it at 621. Wait a minute, I can't set it like that? Where is my time and date stamp? Custom start date. There we go. 6:21 a.m. Make it a 2-1 starting at 6:21 a.m. Do the advert for this. No. We're going to do a quick advert for this. Hold on, I need to withdraw from it so I can have a clean join button. There we go. Copy. Do I need anything else in there? I don't think so. I'll put it in the Discord now. And then we'll message all members as well while we're at it. Copy. Paste. Not sure why that inner team is there, to be honest. Copy. And then we'll also send it to the dojo traditional, just to see what we get. 485 in members. We'll see how many, if we break 500 today. We did break 5,300 on the main Master Chess Dojo Rapid and Classical. So let's head over to the 960 for a moment. Chess Team 960. Let's register here. And where do we want to advert this? I like to do it all from my phone anyway. It's a lot easier. We'll put it on Threads. We'll do the whole shebang on Threads. For those of you who need the link, actually, I have one ready made. 1 second. Control V and Control C. Today's date is the 9th. Uh-oh, I don't think I changed the date on my 3+2. Dope. I did not change the date on my 3+2. Let me just copy that one and delete the other paste. That's terrible that I did that. Got the wrong birthday. I just realized that I didn't change the date. Good thing nobody saw that one yet. I didn't change the date on my own stream? No! May 6th. Gak. What a horrible day this is. May 9th. Silly. It's supposed to be May 9th. I almost want to start the stream over again after that. That's how embarrassing it feels. So the 2 plus 1. Copy. Put that one up. Close those guys. Post the Instagram. Maybe do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Good morning, Marco, 1313.
Momo Chess said maybe you could check out the OTB game I sent after you done. I'll stop nagging now.
Oh, no. Hold the phone. I'm going up. The OTB game that you sent to the Discord? Or right above. Here's the link.
Momo Chess.
All right. Got it.
HTTP.
Yep, I got it. It's chapter 29, right? And rather than
Momo Chess said correct.
Open study. And then getting it from there to here. You have a good security on there. You definitely have good security on there. Hold the phone. Okay, so it's opened in Chrome. And I already have a Chrome browser open. So the tricky part is getting from here to there. App info. Which color were you? You were white in this game, huh? Just allow me sharing capabilities for 1 second. I just want to export the one game to the viewer study. That's all I need.
Momo Chess said we can't see the game either.
No, I can't bring it up in the window that I have here unless I put it in a study that's similar. So I'm just trying to figure out how to export it to this screen quickly. Because the way I have it set up, I have a dedicated window for this, and I always put everything through that window so that way nothing ever appears on screen that I don't approve of. It has to be in this lead chess window. Unlike Momo, who has her whole YouTube hanging out. Not that anything can be seen there. I think that's all locked up for the most part, but so where is it? Lauren?
Momo Chess said I sent the PGN to you, I think.
Awesome. Viewer, studies, add new chapter, PGN, check my messages. That's perfect.
Momo Chess said it cut off.
It did cut off. I wonder if there's a list. There's a maximum number. 3383 you are at. But I believe you're a member here. No? You are a member. I'll just make you a contributor. That way you can export it into viewers too. I think you have the ability to do that now. So you can actually just export it into, you can, when you open the study in the bottom right hand corner, you can just click on study or export it to the study, and you can put it in as number 30, game number 32 as well. I'll give you the power over this viewer study, and that way you can delete any Momo Chess Masters that you don't want to remain in there immediately afterwards on the privacy panel. I trust you, I think, with this particular study, Momo. So let's see, I'm going to open that study. Yeah, there's no way to get it out of this study unless I have permissions in that study, which is a lot to ask for. So I'll give you permissions in my study. So there we go. If I try to copy this one, for example,
Momo Chess. Set https licus org study 8fr4d4j6t6mmf1tk. Momo
hold
Chess. Set https licus org study 8fr4d4j6t6mmf1tk. Momo Chess. Set there.
got it. Share. So we can just copy that PGN, put it in here, create a chapter, and it worked out well. Thank you. You can take away the permissions now. I'll close that.
Momo Chess. Set swap board.
Swap board? What kind of an operation do you think I'm doing here? So Momo is white. Let's turn off the engine
Momo
analysis
chess.
And appreciate this
Set
for
flip.
what it is.
Momo Chess.
Ah,
Said I'm black.
thank you. That's one thing that doesn't actually convert over. There's a little bit of sketchiness going on here. Aha! Are you just getting in here with your knight and queen to h3 as mate? Is that the story? Looks pretty hard to stop. In fact, that's just game over, right? Thud. The sound of the opponent hitting the floor. So you managed to save it anyway, though, I'm sure. Because this is, after all, what we're getting for. Where are the weaknesses? I really want that. Can I put that position in my book? This position here? It'll come out as white to move. But I usually flip these
Momo
boards.
Chess. Said off course.
Unfortunately, I don't have any game attributions, but in the notes of the game, I can probably do it. I just grab
Momo
that.
Chess. Said this is black to move though.
Well, I mean, it's for black. Yes. No, I do want it here instead of that one. So I need... Where's my position? Copy. There we go. That was unusual. Was my board blurred in the... It isn't blurred. It's very strange how it's blurred when you're scrolling down. I just need to open up my positions database. I swap it out for white to move. So I have a huge database of exercises that I do need to work on, and maybe I will work on them on the plane today going to Atlanta. This afternoon I have a flight. So I'm debating on whether or not I do anything before my flight or after. Yeah, this is a very... Where are the weaknesses is the chapter of my book that this will go into. And really, there's absolutely nothing wrong with your position. You've built up such a huge position. I wouldn't consider this a gambit at all, not in the normal Momo chess standings. Nicely done. Centralization. Wait, do we have to take that?
Said this was against 1900 fighting.
Yeah, but I don't really believe in 1900 FIDEs.
Momo chess. Said me neither.
Most 1900 FIDEs are either 1700 FIDEs in actuality or 2100 rated FIDEs.
Can play like 2000 and like 1500s.
Yeah, exactly. You know my story. I don't believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. So here we go. Thud. But we're not getting to that square. I don't want to activate that bishop. I don't want to give that bishop a reason to live. And now the bishop seems to have a reason to live. Can we just play rook on f to d8 and push d4 and torture the daylights out? I'm sorry, rook on e to d8 and torture the daylights out of him? Or will he attempt to sack his knight back? I'm not after that pawn. I don't think you need that pawn to win. Okay, maybe you do need the pawn to win. Queen f5, rook e5, rook e6. So what is it after this? They claim they're going to push this pawn. I see. And it's not as crystal clear as I want it to be. I don't get to get pushy. Alright, fair enough. Let's turn that off again. You are just crushing. Bone crushing. Bone crushing advantage.
Said I want...
You wanted to get as many pawns before we convert to the endgame? Oh, you're so silly. I mean, you might as well, in that sense. Yes. Uh-oh. Somewhere in the background, our community teams. Did you hear that?
Chess. Said I didn't see clear way to convert.
Where's my 960? I have to get to it this way. I need a French. I need 3 Frenches. I can answer with 1 e5, but I do need 3 Frenches. Oh, this is the easiest way. In fact, black is better in the advanced variation of the French. But let's just pretend like we actually are paying attention here. Now that all of his weak white squares are there, that did not help him. Basically, I'm trying to keep him from castling. Can I do it this way? I'm still trying to keep him from castling. Oh, I have to take at least once. Yep, knight takes is somewhat forced. Let's just keep attacking. We may not need to castle. But we do need to get all of our stuff out. Can I just do it that way? Yeah, I want to do it that way. I want to limit all of his movement on that side of the board. And now for something completely different. Oh, you had that. Never occurred to me that you had that. Can I torture him some more? I think I can. Is this a fork? I think it is. Let's do it this way. That way. My king is cut off. That makes it a little bit simpler. Definitely got Alireza GM right where we wanted it. So let's see. As white, we're going to continue with the English opening as Alexandra Samaganova likes to play it.
Momo chess. Said you the English. Momo chess. Said haha.
I think you need to look at some gambits in this line. You are missing out on a whole hemisphere of variations and gambits. We need coffee. Oh, I need to put the new stream title up. Silly me. Oh, I did not say Monday viewers. I said Monday viewers. 3.1. Let's do this. Let's do that. Stream title. That. It's really sad that I have the day wrong. Alright. That was enough of a gambit for Risha Anjaran. Trying to keep this square under control. To the best of our ability. Do we want to go full out with e4? Or do we just want to put our bishop on this long diagonal and fight for the... Should we take it? We'll take it. Opponent offers free pawn. We take free pawn. Opponent offers free pawn and trade of queens. We take free pawn and trade of queens. More weaknesses to come. We can always extract ourselves, Booby. Oh, fine. Do I want to take that? No. I just want to keep attacking. Alright, now we have to take it. It's been there too long. I expected rook c8, to be honest. Where are you going? Should I take it? Or should I bother this guy first? Oh, I love that quote. The the Stormy Daniels meme. It was the worst 90 seconds of my life. That's pretty brutal. No guy ever wants to hear that, one way or the other. She gave him a lot of credit for the 45 seconds, honestly. So we're going to play the French again against Ali Reza, since he didn't seem to have a defense against the French. Let's see what he does now. Okay, second verse, same as the first. Oops, did I lose a pizza? Oh no! It looks as though I lost a pizza. It does appear as though I lost a pizza. Do I want to worry about this? So he has knight c7. He has knight to b5 and I have to take it. Let's make sure that there's nothing funny going on here. Do I have to worry about that? I guess I do have to worry about that a little bit. I don't want his rook on the 7th rank. That's a bummer. Rook to the 7th rank. That's a bummer too. Check, check. Huh. Alright. Let's see what you're made of. I could lose this game immediately, that much is true. We need to start chipping away. Start chipping away. Does he really take that? Takes. Or do I just take it this way? I think I have to take it this way. So is he really threatening my thingamajiggy? He is threatening my thingamajiggy. That's kind of a bummer. No, I can't move fast enough. I forgot I'm playing Bullet. I honestly forgot that I was playing Bullet. I was enjoying myself too much. I cannot bring myself to move fast. So we have 2 Frenches in of 3. Arrgh. Oh no, did I do that? Did I do that to myself? Take, check? Oh, fine. We'll take his dark squared bishop. Oh, wise guy. Oh no. I was supposed to do that? I was supposed to play knight c7 in the middle, everybody. Chess. Yes. Can I do it that way? I was supposed to play rook c knight c7 check in the middle of that. He wasn't supposed to play pawn takes pawn.
Aruna B. Said Aaron T, you scared of cheaters cause I see so many cheaters these days on Lycus.
What's the point of being scared of cheaters? What is the worst thing that's going to happen, Aruna? The cheaters cheat themselves. They're not cheating us. I mean, one game. Can you imagine? I have played, let's just think about it, over 20,000 games. I have played over 20,000 games, and in one game,
Pegasus Sway.
I lose 10 rating
Said
points.
THX for the draw.
No, thank you. Thank you, Ron, for the draw. Are you kidding? Ladies and gentlemen, Pegasus, aka Ron Hay. So really, Aruna, what are you worried about? I mean, Do not leave your house every day because you are going to be cheated in some transaction. So just don't leave your house. Don't make any transactions. Don't purchase anything because there's a better price somewhere else. Someone's overcharging you for something. Let's think about this. Are you worried about cheaters? What is the point of worrying about cheaters?
Aruna B. said, so how many cheaters you come across every day?
Well, the good news for us, Aruna, is because we have a very closed community and I play within our closed community. We have the Dojo
Aruna
960.
B. said every day.
Every day. I mean, honestly, we have a very closed community.
Aruna B.
And those
said true.
You can check the if you join the dojo, I think you can see the members list. I'm not entirely sure if the members list is entirely history. But if I go up here to 486 members and I hover over these, right? How many of them are actually caught? How many of them are actually anything, right? So if I go through from the dawn of time, the 5,300 that are in this one, let's just say I have 5,300 members. We have a closed community. You can only play rated games in our community. And people who get caught cheating, by the way, are not allowed to play in tournaments. So therefore, if I only hold tournaments, I have people come through all the time that want to play one game with me. Guess what those people are? People that are not eligible for tournaments because their accounts have been limited in some means, right? They are the guys that want to play one game against you. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Why do we want to play one game? If we can play a whole tournament together, so this basically means that, let's just take Risha Anrahan from Ukraine. He literally has to prove himself in one of our community arenas and in our dojo community over a period of time. And everybody has had these moments where they thought someone was not doing something correct. But usually it turns out, like there was one of my most famous ones. He played so unorthodox and so well in the later stage of the game. He literally had no opening theory. He was an older gentleman from Hungary. We became good friends. We met up in Dubai. I actually played him over the board. The guy is brutally strong. He just doesn't have any opening theory for the most part. I'm going to get my one E5 in so that I can get it crossed off the map. So note that if your E5 pawn is not attacked, that you should attack their E4 pawn. And of course you might even get the Frankenstein Dracula variation. Queen H5 was the best move there, by the way. If you're going to play Bishop C4, your intention is to play Queen H5 because that's the point of this
said,
bishop.
how can I join the group? I have to click the link.
Let's just do it this way. I'm just going to continue developing here. Let me take care of this game. You can also find my profile. Here, this one link, which I'll put in the YouTube for you because I see you're in YouTube. There's a trap here. He's threatening knight f6 check after queen takes f3, winning my queen. So let's not let that happen. Let us not let that happen. I have allowed that to happen previously. But basically, I want to finish the opening better, faster than my opponent. That was interesting. I don't understand the point of that one. Now my opponent looks as though they're losing a pawn by force. The d3 pawn, the c2 pawn, or worse. The a2 pawn. So bishop e3, knight to b4. Or that. We'll do it this way first. He's going to take our rook, but we're going to take his rook. He does have a counterattack, but I'm still going to take the pawn on c2.
Aruna B said thanks for the link.
Yeah, you can find all of the dojos in the description to that dojo. We have a bullet in 960. The bullet in the 960 is kept separate from the people that don't want to play bullet. And the rapid people are kept separate from... Oh, he does defend it. That's crazy. So we just end up a piece. Well, that helps. And he doesn't want to step back, so therefore... This is a hint toward a famous song, right? Oh, you got me here. How did you do that to me, sir? The interesting thing is, everyone, that I do not like necessarily having the pawn on c4 against the Dutch. I like to play d4 without the c4 pawn going to the center in the Dutch. Can I? Queen takes. Now let's go with my original plan. My original plan was to just tickle these dark squares. No, that was my original plan, silly. Did I have bishop takes b7 there? I did have bishop takes b7, I believe. And now, do I want to put my pawns on those squares? Does he have a breakthrough? This is very cool if he gets a breakthrough. No, he's not getting a breakthrough. Instead, so knight check, king back. Does he get a breakthrough? I don't think he can do it. I have to move fast. Oh no. Oh no. Then he got in front of the pawn. I was trying for the... I probably did not need to lose that to Ron. So I started at like 2004. I got up to 2011. Let's see what we need here. We need... we got our e5 in. We got two e6s in. Against knight f3, I don't think I have enough d5s. I'm going to treat knight f3 and b3 exactly the same. Knight f3, by the way, is the best first move to play if you want to play a London. Maybe not. Some people may not feel that way. Let's get rid of that one. And now for something completely different. Is he threatening me? He is possibly threatening me. Oh no, I gave away a pawn. Darn it. Okay, maybe I didn't give away a pawn. Maybe I conned him into thinking that I was giving away a pawn. Maybe he just thought I was giving away a pawn. Now we shut him down. So he takes a piece, I take a piece. He takes a piece, I take a piece. It's just getting crazier and crazier, folks. The whole time, it just gets crazier. Like, I just want to be up a piece. Come on. Do me a solid. just want to be up a pizza. Got one more really cool trick going before it all boils down. Yes, but now we win the queen because he can't do what he wants to do. And we cross and cover everything. And what is he threatening again? He gets. This guy has a one-track mind, like Donald Trump. Yes. We're trying to simplify, folks. What? You didn't check me. Fine. Hagai, nice job. But Hagai did beat me the other day. I think I hung my queen to a mouse slip. A Botez gambit. An authentic Botez gambit. Alright, Ron. And we're back. Six minutes left. We're going with the old standby. Regardless, I'm going to grab space in the center. Yep. Thank you for reminding me. I'm not sure if that's the best square for the bishop. We'll take the E5, the E4 square now. Let's not hang a pizza. We can pre-move the recapture. Takes. And we've been trying to do this all of our lives. Get that pressure on D4. So now chess. All right, wise guy. Desperado. Bishop d7, peace coordination. Alright, Ron, the game is on. We have time for one more game. Who gets it? A guy? We're waiting for these guys. We're waiting for these guys to finish. Can everybody see their game? So it's King D8. Two minutes per person. I don't think that I can be unseated. I managed to win over the heart of Alexandra Samaganova's birthday bullet. Ba-dum-bum. Oh. Are we going to get one of them each? Who are we going to get? Time to eat pizza. You guys are so lucky in Europe that it's Uh-oh, Ron, hey. Hagai, slow down. Don't do anything funny. Play solidly. I love your opening. Knight c3, yeah. Just, that's the way to do it. He's going to play the old Karpov line. There's nothing wrong with this. Let's get developed. I just need Hagai to last 45 seconds. Yeah, I'm driving, you guys. Get to take my grandson to school. Drop the missus at the train station. Hopefully the sound is good. I'm a little worried about Rogan Joe Sloan. If anybody has heard from him, please let me know. So on certain days after the Blitz, Monday through Friday, we will be doing a bullet arena. We're going to have to watch this one in person. The guy does not quite have it. But I appreciate your support. We can't take the rook because it's mate. No, oh, that's terrible. And it's still mate. You don't have to do this on my account, Sir Hagai. Woo! What was that?
Hagai said it was fun.
That was fun. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of bullet to try to promote that. The Chess 960. We had 486 members. And we only really got one new member. Is that it? 1 hour ago, we got Margot 1313 out of the deal. $5,307 members there. 2258. We may come back with some classic and rapid, but we'll know in a bit. I'm going to change the stream title on YouTube, so I just have to copy that. And I was asked to only raid good streamers. And I'm trying to honor that. I'm very white. Let's close at least one of these. As the sun has come up.
Pegasus sway. Set 38 left.
38 left. 38 left. No.
Pegasus sway. Set to
Oh.
500 games.
38 left to 500 games. Hold on, let's see if we can figure out this cryptic message from Taunt. 38 left in my English opening. Are you trying to round off as well, sir? Let's just show what I'm talking about here. So, for example, so B4, let's just say in this particular position, as black, I've been trying to balance out my blacks. I need one more E6, I believe. Against B4, I almost always play C6. F6 was not a success. A5. I've only played 2 games with A5.
Arsenal Fanriki. Said hi John.
Good morning, Arsenal fan. Yes, I was just mentioning that we're only allowed to raid good streamers. I don't know if Drama Queen counts as a good streamer. You can suggest the raid. We cannot raid Hikaru. His settings do not allow it.
Arsenal Fanriki. Said are you rating?
Well, I was just doing a quick bit of this first, but we dropped from 8 viewers to 4, so it doesn't really matter anymore if I raid. But yeah, this is just fine. B5 is usually the better move.
Arsenal Fanriki. Said can I show you briefly possibly my best ever game from
Yes.
4 NCL final weekend?
Yes. Send me a link. Either in the Discord or in... I think you can do it in the chat too. But Aruna B was asking earlier, Arsenal fan, about whether or not I'm worried about cheaters. And
Arsenal
I say
fan
with
Ricky
20,500
said
games,
HTTPS Lycus or Gate Y6
I could care less what happens in one particular game or another, honestly. I gain the rating points back. My strength is the same. I go down 10 points and I'll be 20 points higher tomorrow or the next day. It really doesn't matter. It's like trying to figure out whether or not you're going to get ahead in poker. The money just goes and comes and goes and comes and goes and comes. You don't actually get ahead in poker. So here we go. Let's put this in our viewer study. And Richie is white. So for example, Mass Chess Dojo is black. I need one more French defense. I have 400 just to round it off to a group of 5. And then I'm going to be working on D6 as black. Really, D6 and E6. I'm going to try to bring D6 and G6 up to 200 as part of a GTO strategy. If anybody is wondering what the heck is this guy doing playing all these opens.
Arsenal Fanriki. Said my prep was opponent plays modern with 3c6 I didn't.
Wait, oh thank you. I was looked over at the Twitch chat and I realized you're on YouTube. No. Where are you? Oh, my opponent, you are on Twitch. There it is. Yeah, after that knowledge. As long as you don't try to play the Austrian attack against this setup, I think white gets the preferable game. If white plays f4 against this setup, then white has some problems with too many pawns on the wrong color squares very often. We have to give up the e4 pawn, and these two pawns look silly. The f4 and the d4 pawns look a little silly. Ah, interesting. I am not necessarily a huge fan of this particular setup, as it turns out. Chess surf? Maybe. I mean, black could just support his pawn, but are we really threatening it? You know?
Arsenal Fanriki.
Yes, Arsenal. Richie, what's up? I hate it when it calls you Ricky. You are very much better here.
Arsenal Fanriki. Send me 2 LOL.
So our d4 pawn is actually hanging. Can he afford... No, it's not hanging because of the bishop attacking the knight on h6. But maybe our bishop, our d4 pawn is hanging now. Do we have a choice?
Arsenal Fanriki. Said I was quite pleased with this move. Nf5 bx f5 was only move for advantage. It wasn't easy to go into line giving up bishop pair.
Indeed.
Hey guy. Said first
time I'm playing Bullet in months. That's great. It is an addiction.
Arsenal Fanriki. Said hey guy 17 as long as you're having fun.
Yeah. This is better. Well, he has made some headway here. Do we really have to retreat, or can we use this to our advantage since our bishop is so bad? I might consider just kicking the knight and trying to get him to take on e3. You could also just support it with the same idea of using the open F file and maybe getting e4
Arsenal
in
Fanriki.
as a pawn break. Yeah, that's true. He might have e5 there. That is true. Wow. So our opponent has the two bishops. They did manage that much. Somewhere along the line, when we gave up the two bishops, we left them with a bad bishop. And it looks like you're just clearly better after this move, right? He gets a little bit of pressure on your backward pawn. Wait, do you really have to play that? I guess so. I was thinking you could try to come in and try to arrange some form of a counterattack, but we don't want both of these pawns to fall, so fine. I've gotten into trouble with this move recently in Reykjavik in my last round game.
Said great positional evaluation John, it felt good in game but it's actually winning after nxc3, which is not so easy to judge without a deeper understanding to me.
Yeah. So in Reykjavik in the last round against the German Marcus Oh, God, I can't remember his name. I actually had blundered my game away with a move like Queen A6. It just doesn't
Arsenal
seem right.
Fanricky said, I remember that game yet.
I can't believe that I did that.
Said there are similarities.
It's like he's got all this pressure on me, and I just sort of have to barnacle. Queen to E3. And then perhaps, if we can play, I don't know, I just can't see a way in without this knight getting into trouble. Maybe knight h2, knight g4. Queen to e3, knight h2, knight g4. He'll play h6. Yeah, then there's no plan. So queen a6, I'm a little I feel is just a smidge sketchy. You're tying down his rook though. And then he pushes you back to a better square. I love it when they do that for you. Oh no! And now you have complete control over the file. You have the better minor piece by far. That's it. Put the bishop on maintenance duty for a little bit. But how are we going to break through? Therein lies the tale. Again with the queen a6. It is tough to determine how to make progress here. Put this on this side for a moment. Just keep massaging him for a long time. Uh-oh. Getting close to taking the grandson to school time. Alright. Moment of truth. Our opponent actually has a threat. Same idea, but gaining time on the rook. But maybe he would move the rook. Queen to b3, set up both bishop a3 and queen takes d5. Ah, yes, cleverly done. I like it. Thank you for that information, so I don't take you for granted. Absolute craziness. I think your opponent is trying to win. He really is trying to win. I feel like something's happening here, but I can't quite see it. Can't put my finger on it.
Arsenal Fanricky said, here I came up with idea of QE2 double attacking h5 and prepping c4.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was looking at the h5 pawn.
Arsenal fan.
Did he just take his eye off of queen h5? Oh no.
Arsenal Fanricky said, yeah.
Oh, it's sort of like the fellow, trying to remember the fellow who hung his queen to knight d6 check in my Reykjavik games. That was kind of brutal. Nicely done, Richie. Is this a
Arsenal
4
Fanricky
NCL game?
said, I felt bad for him, but I felt I played really quite well. Arsenal Fanricky Said thank you for looking.
Oh, absolutely. I do believe in proper game notation here. Whenever I can, I always fix that. I try to get my
Arsenal
students to
fan
get
Ricky.
into the habit.
Said for NCL final round we got relegated, unfortunately our board 6 over course of season got 0.5 points from 11 games, which didn't help.
I think you were mentioning this, that you were in trouble of being relegated because your fourth board was sucking up a storm. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's terrible. Oh, before I forget, I need a box of Kleenex downstairs.
Arsenal fan Ricky. Said defaulted yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. He packed up. He packed up.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Oh.
Said I enjoyed the experience of playing stronger players though.
So I actually have a relegation coming up in my Society Billiards League now. We have a Friday league with weaker players, and one team is raging over that event. So I promised that team a spot on Tuesdays, which we have the pros and the open players, like the International Masters and the almost Grandmasters. And the teams at the bottom are very upset that they may be relegated now. I only mentioned it halfway through the season. They were saying, oh, you should have mentioned it before the season started. We wouldn't have played. But it's true that I almost kicked them out last time because I have 16 tables, which is room for 16 teams, because each of the teams uses 2 tables each. And basically 16 teams is my max, but I somehow managed to make 18 teams work last time outside the system, and I basically did that in very difficult fashion by creating 2 9-player division teams and having them play a round robin with a bye included, because the system doesn't do 2 byes. If I have 18 teams, it just doesn't do 2 byes. I can't tell it that I only have 16 tables every week. So I have 2 byes every week with the 2 9-player division teams playing each other with the bye included.
Arsenal fan Ricky. Said no shame in relegation, it gives merit to playing in top divisions. Some people lack competitive spirit.
But in a way, they don't have anywhere to go if I kick them out of the league. They theoretically should be going to Fridays, but if they can't play on Fridays... So in your league, it's like everybody at least plays on the same day, regardless of the location. But in mine, because I only have 1 room...
Said burger system.
The tie breaks? I don't really need tie breaks. Oh yes, the burger system as far
Arsenal
as the pairings go.
Said oh, I see that. S unfortunate. I guess you could expand the bottom division.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go, unfortunately. It's just like if they have to go to Fridays if they want to play, and if they can't play on Fridays, then they're just sort of kicked out. But needless to say, so in response to the burger system that Ron was talking about, so we have a round robin with these 2 9 teams, the odd teams and the even teams. I ranked them, made the divisions with the odds, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. And the even teams were 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way to 18. So we have the 2 9-player divisions playing round robins amongst themselves, and then they cross over, and they only play a Skavenigan system against each other. So this team will have the bye included in its team, and this team has to play the bye at one point or another. And the only thing that's required is that the 2 byes never play each other. So honestly, it works out really, really well. So basically it rotates completely.
Arsenal
and I
fan
managed
Ricky.
to...
Said Pegasus way I used to relish playing in the burger system.
So the burger system, before I
Arsenal
have
fan
to
Ricky.
go,
Said let us play as well.
let us play. Indeed. So we did get a couple of good clips out of this, especially when Aruna B was asking about stuff for the most part. But interestingly enough, we have a small community that looks out for each other. Arsenal fan is always on the alert for anybody who's not playing fairly. And because of our small community, somebody gets kicked out sooner or later, and they can't play in tournament games if they are cheaters. So it all works out in the long run. What in the world are these other streamers doing? Humble Hoya. Is she good? Preferably, I would like a Licha
Arsenal
streamer.
Fenrique said chess time machine is very good.
Lichess?
Arsenal Fenrique
Excellent.
said very educational and chilled.
Deal. Thank you for that recommendation. All right, everyone, I have to run my grandson to school, my wife to work, and I have to print out a summer camp form for my wife for the
Arsenal
grandson.
Said take care everyone, have a great day John and Ron.
Namaste. Did we get any new followers today that I failed to acknowledge? Hopefully not, or unfortunately not, depending on how we did it. Alexandra Samaganova, by the way, is a lovely streamer. I feel that everyone should follow her. She has a good heart. So needless to say, even though I have 16 viewers across Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, I want to thank everyone for being here. Have a great day. Cheers and ciao. Well, we're not ready to raid with our 7 viewers. This is crazy. I thought the raid would be ready to go, but I was wrong. We're going to try it now. Let's see how many actually get across. Have a great day.